today is our last day at sea, our last day of vacation. It's our last day on the Carnival Mardi Gras, and we're gonna have to make the best of it. As we prepare to draw the curtain on our family vacation, join us in saying goodbye to our 6-day journey aboard the Carnival Mardi Gras with one last day at sea. We're plunging into the ultimate playground home to Bolt, the first ever roller coaster at sea, and the exhilarating WaterWorks Waterpark, where we ace mini golf and master the ropes course.
Cora and I went on the ropes course, and it was quite frightening. Oh my God.
We'll also be exploring more of the ship's popular dining options and taking in some of the onboard entertainment. Don't miss out as we sprinkle insider tips throughout the video and share our final impressions of this memorable family cruise on the Carnival Mardi Gras. They don't want us here anymore. They want to kick us out. They want to boot us out.
The ropes course. I don't think this is gonna go very well. I'm so scared.
Normally I break down on the last day, and I promised myself I wasn't gonna do that this trip. I'm gonna hold it together. I'm gonna keep my composure. I'm gonna be okay. It's not over yet, though. I had to open my big water yesterday that they put in the room. I was thirsty. I've been a little parched. I haven't been drinking enough water this cruise. There's plenty of water all over the place. Anywhere where there's food, there's usually a little water station. Oh, I gotta get the self-serve beer today. The ladies just went down to check out the spa, see what kind of deals they got going down there.
We're hoping that we can find a reasonable thing. I don't know, we might be able to get a big toe rub or something. I'm not really sure. This morning, Cora and I decided that we were going to venture out and try and go check out the spa. Cora and I are headed to the spa. The last day's sale today was $139 per person. We're adding it up in our head and we're like, just a little bit on the pricey side for what we were looking for. So we decided that we're not going to do it on the ship. We'll just do it when we get home. We weren't interested in spending that much money on them. So we went to a massage taster. They sent us over into the gym and the aerobics room. And we walk in and there's a gentleman there that is a foot specialist, which I need a foot specialist. I have something real jacked up with my foot and I was very interested to see what came of this foot analysis that I had.
We didn't find out really much about Brandy's foot. It's just jacked. She said it's plantar fasciitis is what the foot person said.
He's trying to sell insoles that you can put in your shoes that have like a little arch so that you're evenly distributed so that you have 100% balance on your feet.
How much were they?
$199.
Mm-hmm. But they also did a hot stone massage, like a real quick one, and a bamboo massage. Just in the chair, felt really good, but I'm sunburnt, so those hot stones hurt like a lot, but they were really good at the massages. Then we met the guys out on the 18th deck outside. They were in one of those little wicker igloo things.
Chilling. Just us dudes here, chilling.
So relaxing, so chilling.
Oh yeah, baby.
So we met the guys and decided to grab some lunch. Went down to Guy's Burgers, wasn't quite open, so we went to the Blue Iguana. Adric loved their watermelon at the Blue Iguana, of all things. James got a loaded burrito. It looked absolutely delicious.
And it was delicious. I got everything on it and mowed it down, okay? Knowing that I was gonna get Guy's Burgers and fries right afterwards. I might be hitting up a lot of places to eat today. I'm gonna be feeling pretty stuffed by the end of today, that's for sure. I might have to roll off of this cruise ship. They might have to roll me off this cruise ship. I'm gonna cruise, baby.
We finally got to Guy's and got our burgers.
So I went and I got Guy's Burgers and fries afterwards and smashed a giant hamburger along with some fries and then most of Brandy's hamburger along with it.
Those Guy's Burgers are delicious. I am so full. James ate pretty much 2 burgers and a loaded burrito.
Let's just say I was pretty full after that.
But we ate and then went and played some putt-putt.
After stuffing our bellies, we made our way to the ultimate playground at the rear of the ship to enjoy a game of mini golf. Mardi Gras features a 9-hole mini golf course on deck 18, which was fantastic. Although we're not exactly mini golf pros, Adric was eager to play and we figured, all in one shot. How bad could we be?
We're not serious putt-putters. We just hit the ball until we make it in. We did find out the bolt is broken, so it will not be running the remainder of our trip. It was broken after day 1. Kind of disappointing. We'll get a refund. It is $15 a person.
It broke down or something is what the worker told us.
Gentleman that was working bolt today told us the tracks are jacked. I have seen this as a complaint on many of the forums that I follow. That bolt just hardly runs.
Yeah, I guess it has a reputation of not running very often. So usually it runs on day 1 or first couple days, and then something happens and it doesn't run much. So if you want to enhance your chances of getting to ride that, you want to try to get that done on day 1.
So you have to be 52 inches and there's a 300-pound weight limit for bolt. Your little guy's not quite tall enough, so maybe next time he will get to do it. But up next, the ropes course. And I'm scared because my legs don't work like that. I have like the weakest legs, so I don't think this is gonna go very well.
That was funny to watch. Adric and I watched Brandy and Cora do the ropes course from down below. Brandy is very non-athletic.
Sorry, I'm getting my stretches in before I do this. I just had a near-death experience. A repeated near-death experience that was self-induced and a choice that I made. Save me! The very first thing you do is zip line across the water to get to the other side.
You got this, don't worry.
The funny thing was we were up at the top and I was like mildly internally having a panic attack. And this lady with the shirt that said, "Grandma life is the best life." And Cora goes, "If a grandma can do it, you can do it." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right." And then the grandma turned around, she goes, "Have you done it yet?" And I said, "No." She goes, "I chickened out." She didn't even do it. And I'm like, ah, that's right.
The zip line was scary, but it was fun. You're right over the water in the zip line. It's not over the boat.
Woo! Oh my gosh.
I was like, "You checked me, right? I'm good, like my harnesses." And she was like, "Yeah, but you can swim, right?" But the brake on the zip line is like hard. Like you have to throw your whole body weight into that to get past the brake of the zip line.
I was afraid I wasn't going to be able to get from sitting to standing position, but I managed and I lived and it was very fun, but it is scary. Oh God, here I go. I hate this stuff.
It was quite hilarious to watch.
Ah!
I was scared for Mom because she doesn't have a lot of balance.
It was horrifying. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, this is awful. I have very weak legs and my legs were equivalent to Jello. There are some really challenging ones on there that I made Cora do and not me. How are you gonna do that? But Cora, this is terrible, honey. I am sweating so bad because I'm so scared.
There's like different options for skill levels. So like Randy got the easier skill level ones.
I did not.
Yeah, she did. I had to walk on a tightrope.
Go, Cora! Go, Cora!
Why didn't you walk the plank?
I did not walk the plank, and I normally would have walked the plank. I'm not walking that plank.
I am.
I am not afraid of heights. I am a thrill seeker. I love riding roller coasters. There is something about being up there with only a harness. Cora walked the plank and stood out there and smiled.
I was scared to let my harness go all the way to end because like, what if there's not a stop on the end of it? And then I could just fall right now. You can like see the decks below you too. You're over the water, but like you look and you can see like people eating at a restaurant.
It was an accomplishment for me to make it through that entire ropes course. I made it! Oh, hell no! And nobody celebrated me when I got to the end. I made it. What the hell is this? I was expecting the workers to go, "You did it! Great job!" I walked up and he's like, "Did you live?" I'm like, "Barely. I survived." But it was fun. I do recommend it.
I thought that the ropes course was a lot of fun. I liked that.
Good job!
From there, we went to the splash pad. Now, this was the first time that Adric got to enjoy the splash pad in its fullest because the first day, some kid pooped in the pool or something. There was feces in the pool and they had to clear them all out. So they had to shut her down. But today, no poo-poo in the pool. So everything was golden and the ladies went down a couple of the slides. Now, there are 3 total slides.
There were 3 of them and I went on 2 of the 3. I really enjoyed them. They're all different. The 2 that I went on, the first one is the blue one, which you lay down on your stomach on a mat and you go down it. And then the second one is like a normal water slide. You just go in. And then the one that I didn't get to do was the drop slide because the line was so long.
It's one of those ones where the bottom drops out below you and you go...
While we were doing the water slides, Adric ran around and played with a new friend and went down some water slides. Did some big dump things, and he had a great time. Cora and I had a great time. Adric, I think, had a good time as well.
From there, we went back to the pool back on deck 16. Probably about 4:30, and they were already shutting down the pool in the back.
They left the hot tubs opened.
So Brandy and Adric got in the hot tubs while I ate some more food, my 3rd meal in the last 3 hours. And that was big chicken. Once again, I was like, if I don't get a chance to eat this again, I wanted to get it in just to say goodbye, savoring the moment. Say goodbye to that wonderful crispy chicken because it might be the last time I have deep fried chicken for a while.
Not me.
Adric ate some more ice cream. How many things of ice cream do you think you've ate this week?
15.
Him and Cora both have lived on ice cream.
Only 15? The pool on the Lido deck, still people swimming. Things were still happening there at that pool. So they haven't closed that one down yet. They had 5K bingo at the center stage, and Brandy lost. She was talking herself up, saying how much, she was going to win bingo. No 5K. The winner didn't even win 5K. They won like $2,200 or something like that.
Some dude named Mark won $2,200 today, so congratulations, dude, even though it wasn't me, and I'm a little sassy about it.
Brandy won in her heart, she said. She won in her heart.
$48 down the drain. And then we came back to the room and packed up just because Adric seemed really sleepy. He had his headphones on and watching his tablet and he crashed out. So we took the opportunity to pack. We packed all 4 bags, put them outside of our door. On Debarkation, the night before Debarkation, they like you to have your luggage out.
It's a sad day when you're picking these up. If you're not walking your bags off on Debarkation day, you gotta go pick up these tags and tag your bag and set them outside your door.
You put the tags on your luggage, you put the luggage out by your door, outside in the hallway between 8:30 p.m. and 10 p.m. So we are ready to go.
Tomorrow, we're back home. We're back in Orlando tomorrow, that's not our home, but we'll be back on land, on dry land. Then we'll be in the air, and then back on more land, our homeland. That's where we'll be tomorrow, hopefully, unless something happens and we don't make it there. Things could go wrong. It's happened before. But yeah, this vacation is almost over with. We got tonight, and then we're done with this ship. They want to kick us out. They want to boot us out. They don't want us here anymore. They're ready for the next people, next cruisers. They want you. They want you.
So today was the first time that we utilized Camp Ocean.
It's like the little child care facility here on Carnival ships.
Adric went to Camp Ocean for a couple hours. Camp Ocean.
You can drop your kid off with them. It's free of charge up until like 10 o'clock p.m., I think. So we just dropped Adric off for a couple hours while we went around the ship and got to visit some places.
I just took Adric to Camp Ocean, and I could tell he was a little apprehensive when we first walked in, but the minute he heard the wobble, he walked in with his shoulders moving, and they said, "Welcome." He told them we basically came for the party. So it's the kids' farewell party tonight. We pre-registered both kids for the kids zone. Cora didn't end up using it. She didn't really meet a friend on this one, so she had to hang with us. We'll have to check back in and see how that went.
We got to go out, just Cora, Brandy, and I.
So when we dropped the kid off, we took Cora and just kind of went to the Red Frog and got a drink. She got a Caribbean pina colada type drink. It was super good. It was a virgin drink, and Dad and I got drinks.
From there, we went to the Serenity, which is the adults area. 21 and over are allowed there, but Cora, she looks older and no one's gonna question her. So we were gonna try to see if we could watch the sunset because the sun was right in the front of the ship, and there on the Serenity deck, you can get a good view of the front of the ship.
Sat at the front of the ship and watched and kind of chatted away, and it was a nice little quiet area, nice little seats. They were comfortable. Cora went to Serenity today, and she really did enjoy Serenity. Nice towels. She had a big glass of water. She was able to quietly lay on a beach chair and read. She was able to go up to the bar and get a drink. There was like a salad bar there that apparently looked pretty good. But Cora said she really liked it when she went because it was nice and quiet.
We went up to cash out Brandy's earnings at the casino when we saw there was karaoke going on at the Limelight Lounge. The Limelight Lounge on the ship is the nightclub. They have all kinds of events throughout the cruise there. So we went in there because I wanted to check it out. I hadn't even been in there yet.
We checked out some karaoke that also has like some comedians in there, karaoke, that kind of stuff in there. It was kind of nice. We hadn't been in there before. It was a nice little atmosphere.
There was a performance going on of some kind down there at that time on the Grand Central Stage, I believe is what it's called. If you're gonna watch a show there, it goes up 3 floors. You can sit on the 6th floor, 7th floor, or 8th floor. I feel like the best viewing spot is probably the 7th floor, if you ask me. Then we went and picked up Adric.
It was easy check in, check out. James said that on the app it says that we have checked him out. I do firmly feel that their children's program is very well put together. They've hired very professional people to do it. It's very fun.
Camp Ocean. I first played some video games. Then I played on the tablet. Then she said, everyone clean up, clean up, clean up. We played some games. Hot potato, stations, cornhole, toss the reins, bowling. Dancing was after everything, so that's all.
He was given a bag that had a cookie in it. Seems like he had a great time at Camp Ocean, went out for food.
We still had to hit up the little panini. I don't know. I don't remember the name of it, but it's right next to the pizzeria. They got a bunch of sandwiches and stuff that you can get there. Me and Brandy both got a Reuben sandwich. Cora got a turkey sandwich that she really enjoyed. She said it was great. My Reuben, I've had better, but it was still good. I'm used to like these big fat Reubens, and this was like kind of wimpy, but still hit the spot.
The pizza was as good as always. We really did enjoy the pizza on this ship.
And then not everybody could finish their food, so of course I had to finish it for them. Oh, I didn't even finish actually. We still left a couple slices of pizza on the table because I'm like, I can't eat all this food.
Then we went to the arcade and
Adric played some more games. Cora played some more games.
spent, I'm sure, lots of money in the arcade.
I feel pretty good now.
Adric can like go up and tap his badge on anything, and that can get quite dangerous.
You take your eyes off that kid and he'll just keep playing the same game. He was playing the little claw grabber games. Like, no, stop. I know how addicting those are. They're addicting.
No.
I think that's it.
Can't be letting your kid just play the claw grabber game all night. It's gonna bleed you dry.
So if your kid is quite impulsive with their tag, with their badge, maybe put a limit on their card.
So then it was time to cash out the tickets.
And you can combine cards. So Adric tapped his badge, Cora tapped hers, and then they combined together. And Adric got a couple little gifts, little prizes. And then whatever was left over, Cora added to the young lady that was behind her. So I think she was pretty pleased.
So tonight was just the night of just clearing everything up, just closing this chapter on the Carnival Mardi Gras. We still had some pictures to look at and sort through. So we went to the Pixel Gallery where you can look at your photos and everything. You can look at them through the app on your phone stuff. They'll just be smaller and you're like, it's just not as good of a viewing experience. We ended up spending like $92 on 4 digital photos. It's about the memories. It's about the memories, right? If you did get any photos taken on your cruise, you need to purchase them before you get off the ship because they won't be available to you after that. So you need to download or purchase them before the end of your cruise.
Then we decided to come back to the room and head to bed. We're gonna get up early in the morning. We gotta be off the ship by 8:30, 9 o'clock-ish.
We're there. This has been such a smooth sail the whole time. There was times I didn't even know we were moving when we were moving, and there's maybe like 3 times these whole 6 days that I even felt like I was on a cruise. It was that smooth, but that's not always the case. That's it. That's all I gotta say.
I believe the time has come for us to debark. It's bittersweet. I miss work. I miss working my butt off at home. So get back to the grind.
Our amazing 6-day Mardi Gras adventure was unforgettable. We all love the ship's design and functionality. There were plenty of pools and activities to keep us busy, the ports that we visited were fantastic, and it was a huge plus that many of the restaurants were included in the base price. The entertainment was great, and the whole experience offered incredible value for the cost.
We really enjoyed our trip on the Carnival Mardi Gras. I had a lot of fun. I think there were a lot of things to do. One of my big things that I did want to do going into it though was ride the boat. And I'm a little upset that I didn't get to do that since it closed down on the first day. But I like the food, the variety of food. My favorite places to eat were the Pig and Anchor for like a restaurant. The Pig and Anchor and the Italian restaurant. Those were like my top two like sit-down restaurants. And then my favorite like fast go-to on the Lido deck was Big Chicken. I ate there a lot. Actually almost every single day. I liked our interior room. I think it had a lot of storage space for the size of the room. Dad just stunk up the room constantly.
He has been smelling this entire room up.
I've been kind of stinking up this cabin. The ladies are getting upset with me.
So if you have someone stinky, at least bring spray or something.
The pre-poop spray is a must if you're sharing a stateroom with your family. Really, I recommend it. It doesn't matter who you're with. If you're not alone, bring the poop spray because it can save marriages. Okay?
Excuse me.
Okay, let's balance things out a bit. While we enjoyed the Mardi Gras, there are some downsides to mention.
I liked our interior room, but the only space away that you get from them in the room is the bathroom. So I like having a balcony just because there's a little bit of extra room and like you get your own view, like you get to go out there whenever and just sit. One of the things that I think could really be improved easily on that ship is more trash cans on the Lido deck specifically because the trash cans are over by restaurants and they're not anywhere else. I mean, I guess a lot of things you just leave on tables, but like if you have an ice cream cone or something that you don't want to finish, like you have nowhere to put that.
The elevators, they're real small, no airflow, but there are plenty of elevators. I do give them that. There are plenty of them.
I didn't really dislike too much about the Mardi Gras ship. I think the buffet could definitely be better.
Just a buffet. Nothing too special.
They could improve their variety of food and just like their food in general in the buffet, but the potatoes are really good. At least the potatoes in the buffet are good.
That's your second baked potato, Cora. Until next time, Carnival. Until next time.
This cruise aboard the Mardi Gras was our best carnival experience yet. The entire family had a blast. We thoroughly enjoyed visiting all the ports and appreciated the reasonable pricing compared to other cruise lines at the time. Looking at you, Royal Caribbean. While we'd love to sail with Royal again, their prices are starting to become too expensive for us, at least for now. As long as Carnival continues to offer great experiences at a fair price, we'll remain loyal customers. We're also open to exploring deals with other cruise lines in the future. Who knows where our next adventure will take us? Maybe it won't be a cruise at all. Maybe an all-inclusive.
Make sure you're subscribed to the channel.